Any better? We'll find out in a second. That's not what I wanted to see. There we go. Said I Cactus Snacks. Cacti. Question. There we go. And not good. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Got my CNI dog on the other side. Hey! And there's a man. It's Stack Up 42, 42. Wow, you jumped right on. I wasn't expecting anyone for another 60 seconds at least. It's good to see you. I had a strange woman stop by my house today who wanted to see some of my paintings and then proceeded to say, okay, the next time you're set up, I'll bring my photo album over so you can see my work, which I guess includes a lot of wind chimes and stuff. She was asking what are good places to sell her stuff that doesn't cost a lot of money because, you know, she doesn't have a lot of money. There was a lot of stuff. It was just out of the blue. I'd never seen this woman before. So yeah, that's kind of how it flew. Said hi. Bella said hi. How are you doing today? It's a lovely Saturday evening. It's pretty wet out there. But here I am in my tiny bed, snug as a bug and dry. What's that? Yeah, the Sparkonius Draconius is at the Workonius. And he'll be, he's going to be putting in a couple of days, and then I think he'll be back on Monday, but I'm not quite sure. It all changes just at the drop of a hat. So no, there will be no legendary Sparky tonight. There will be no legendary Sparky tomorrow night. But I will be sure to let him know that you were asking about him. There we go. Had my cursor over the wrong thing. said hi, said hi, said hi. Sorry, I got lost. So I get in my zone. You can swap out so I can actually. First time that popped up for me. Is it? What do you mean it's the first time that popped up for you? Is that like a feature that you can just, when you enter a room, it said hi? I still don't understand it. That's the funnier part about all of it is I'm like rolling with it. But it was like, I want to say, yeah, it was like, I want to say a month ago, all of a sudden people started going into rooms and it was just said hi. Oh, it's a button. Oh, well, that explains it. Because I'm on this side. I don't see the button. So that's, oh. So it's just people hitting the button rather than typing. Hey, Finn and Gigi. Finn and Gigi, hello. Thank you for stopping by my show. Such as it is. I didn't realize there was a button that tells people said hi, said hi, said hi. So now I feel foolish. Finn and Gigi, would you like to see something that I would guess you have never seen ever in your life? It's not dirty. I want to show you the tie, the tie, the tie, said hi. Look at this, baby. Now you go, oh, what's so interesting about that tie? Look! Oh, it's electric! Boogie, woogie, 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 woogie. Isn't that neat? You can change the colors and everything. Yeah, isn't that neat? I bet you haven't seen one of those before, so you saw something new. This has been a memorable experience for you because you've never seen a guy with an LED bow tie that causes seizures. This is a special defense bow tie because if you put that in front of someone who's got issues with the color red or something. There we go. You tuck my tail in. Tuck my tail. Oh, I'm pretty sure that Ryan Reynolds, he's trying to sell Mint Mobile to people, and I'm pretty sure he's always somewhere lurking around the internet. I'm not quite sure where. It's only $15 a month, and he's going to tell you about it multiple times. Good old Ryan Reynolds. So, I'm a pretty... Ryan wishes he had the same bow tie as you. He does. Although I'm sure he can afford hundreds of them with all his Mint Mobile money. Never mind his Deadpool money. It's been an interesting night. It's amazing how many internet problems I have a night just trying to do a stream. That still gets, that song Skank on 42 actually still gets quite a few plays on Spotify, despite the fact, oh yeah, listen to this. I have 25 albums, 25 friggin' albums, hundreds and hundreds of songs on Spotify. If I go hey, Alexa, play music by Kevin G Nicholson.
Kevin G Nicholson Radio from Kevin's Spotify.
And then she'll start playing. It's not going to be me. That's not me. And throughout, like, I listened to the entire stream. Nothing is me. They're just sticking their own stuff in there. Alexa, stop! You liar! Don't trust Spotify. They are not the good guys anymore. I'm not quite sure if they have a word, but don't trust Spotify. They will not pay you if you're an artist. My songs show up with Shazam? Awesome, at least they're getting played somewhere. Does Skank come up on? Of course it must. It goes through the same distributor, so I'd be curious to see how it doesn't give me the stats on other platforms. I'd be curious to see how it does on Shazam. I don't use Shazam myself. Shazam! I remember that TV show Saturday morning right after the cartoon block. Shazam! Ooh, excuse me. Shazam! I had corn dogs. I had like little tiny little weenie corn dogs, and they were all right. But I got gas. No, it's more like heartburn. You saw them in my freezer. Yes, when we take our little field trips. For those who don't know, Skank on 42. He's old school. He's OG, and so. Over the course of time, you see the entire house, you see the front yard, you see everything that goes on in my life. It's really bizarre because a lot of people get to kind of look in on my personal world. And that means they know what I'm eating, how many plants I got. Too many. But I lead a simple life. I don't want to do no harm to anyone. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. So yeah, it was pretty good. But I could feel them in the gullet. Working their magic, turning into fuel, and really percolating. Can I say percolating, or is that against community standards? YouTube, can I say percolate? I did not use ketchup. I put no condiments on it at all because I was pretty hungry, so I just popped them in my mouth because it was like, that big. You put ketchup on corn dogs? I didn't even think about that. I contemplated mustard for a second, and I was like, nah. Let's go for the whole corn dog original flavor. Because everyone likes a corn dog. No, they don't. Oh, goodness. Wow. Quite a bit of traffic. So between the lady stopping by, the corn dogs, and then Sparky went off to work, and then it's amazing how the universe kind of does stuff on its own, whether you're provoking it or not. Like people, if you stay home, eventually someone will stop by. That's just the way it is. You can't hide from the universe. You really can't. Need no IQ to like country music. You don't need to read or write. So long as there's beer and there's plenty to fear. They'll be playing country music every night. You know, on the wrong string. Oh, screwed it up. Let's do the other one. You gotta get the old fingers switching. I gotta see. Isn't that the steeple thing? You gotta do the little thing, and there are the people, something like that. I don't know how to do that. Look at the hands, though. The hands on that man. It's amazing those hands can pick up a mug of this size. Look at that mug. Mm. Get them grippers. Get them damn grippers. Oh, you bitches. I only drink my own. This is self-brewed. This is self-brewed, the self-brewed paste mug. That's like sulfur. That's pure. That's pure, unadulterated, reconstituted beer and alcohol. And that's why I filled the mug back up with it. And then I can get loaded a second time. And it's beautiful. It's all over my face now. Oh, it's nothing like a piss-covered face. That's a pisser. You know who else is a pisser? Well, Ryan Reynolds, of course. Hello. He's not English. Is that the guy from Anchorman? That's Ron Burgundy, right? Isn't that? No. I'm Ron Burgundy. And today's news. What was the are you talking about Will Ferrell? Because I think he's the actor who played in that, right? In Anchorman. Steve Carell, I believe, was in that as well. Who else was in that? They had quite a few. I think Mark Schneider was in that. Rob Schneider, one of the Schneiders. it was Schneidery. Oh, excuse me. I showed that pish. That's old pish mug. Yeah, you get your pish mug on. You get your hat on, and everyone thinks you're damn like a flamer. Suddenly I'm Elton John. I don't know why. Works 60% of the time, every time. Oh, God. I really need to learn the Muppet Show theme. Well, no time like the present, right? I mean, if I'm going to learn something. The Muppet Show theme chords. Guitar. Yeah, all right. C, yeah, right. To G7. Well, that sounds close. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to put the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to get things started. Time to get things started. I'll have to figure that last bit out. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. He doesn't give that though. I mean, I'll have to ask the legendary Sparky for help on that one. There are a couple things I could do in there, but all right, what do we get? 3? 26 minutes. 3. All right, Skank, if you're still there, should be the name of the next stream? We've had Cacti Snack Eye, which is what we're doing now. So what happens after Cacti Snack Eye? Is it Cacti Snot die? That's kind of funny, but you can do better. Something engaging, something that'll bring people into the room. Look at the lunatic? No, a little too on the head. Let's see. Watch me clean my catheter. I'll come up with something. Come on, something funny. Saturday night soliloquy. No, let's ask one of the chat STD. Okay. Silly words that start with S. Silly Billy, because silly wasn't enough. Snickerdoodle, a fun word and a delicious cookie. Shenanigans, perfect for mischievous hijinks. Squabble, ridiculous little argument. Swoosh, feels like it belongs in a superhero movie. Splendiferous. Ooh, I'm liking the way that's sounding on my tongue. Splendiferous. Okay, that's it. Splendiferous. That's the word. How come it won't copy the S? There we go. No. Let's do it like that. There we go. Splendiferous. And go in there. There we go. See, I'm doing the work right in front of you. All right. I'm going to line that up. Let's bring them to the right. There we go. And my head's a little too big as it is. Let's shrink my head. Move me over there. And then D, this will be D. Capital D. Because, you got to be careful with your D. You got to take care of your D. Your D is pretty important. You want to keep your D in pretty good order. I mean, just generally. You can keep your D running right. Okay, grab still. And then export. Okay. And then go here. I can close that up. Skedaddle. Skedaddle's another good word. Scallywag. Scrumdiddlyumptious. No, I'm not doing that. Scrumdiddly dumdiddlyumptious. Ugh. All right. And reply. And then if I do this right, it'll be hitting you guys any second. There we go. All right, let's. You should feel it any second. There it is. Okay. Hey, and if you're a member, if you're a subscriber, if you're a part of the stream and you know how it works, come find me.